The Carnival Jubilee. That's right, Carnival's latest ship in the Excel class is getting ready to be floated out. It's reached a milestone in its construction and there's only good news ahead.
My name is Stuart, this is Ship to Shore Cruise News. Let's get into it.
The Carnival Jubilee, it's getting ready for float out. This is the sister ship to the Carnival Celebration and the Carnival Mardi Gras. Currently, they've just started installing the BOLT. That's an exciting roller coaster on the top deck. I've been on the BOLT on the Mardi Gras and I tell you, it is exhilarating. It's very exciting, and if you haven't done it or thought about doing it but haven't paid the extra fee to do it, I'm telling you, it's worth it. Try it, give it a go. It's very exciting, and when I got off, I was really exhilarated. There were several times I thought I was going to go flying off the edge. I did ride the Mardi Gras in late October, early November of 2021. And had a great time. It was a Halloween themed cruise and everybody was dressed up in Mardi Gras style Halloween costumes. Let's get into some information about the Jubilee. It is just over 183,000 gross tons. It can accommodate just over 5,300 people at double occupancy. At full occupancy, it can get over 6,600 people. So for those of you who are not too sure what that means, double occupancy is 2 people to a room. Now, a lot of these rooms can hold 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and 5 people, and certain suites can even hold 6 people. I've been in a room for 5 people before, and to tell you the truth, it wasn't that crowded. So when we talk about full capacity, usually they're talking about double capacity. Quite often you'll hear cruise lines say they're at over 100% capacity for this sailing, and that's just because they're talking about rooms that are full with more than 2 people in them. As each new ship is being built in this class, there's little changes being made to them to personalize them, and there might be new technologies as well. So let's get into some of the little differences on the Jubilee. But before we do that, I do have to do a little bit of self-promotion here. If you're enjoying this content, if you're enjoying other content, you find it's helpful or interesting, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button too. It tells me that people are enjoying my content. I also want to let everybody know that I have a new giveaway. That's right, so here we've got a giveaway, and these are going to be luggage tags. So these tags here, these are the actual ones I used on my last cruise on the Norwegian Escape. These tags here, you can put your boarding pass in there. Let me open it up. These are very rugged, very durable, very tough to open. Once you open them, they come with a little wire. So it is a plastic coated wire that will connect the tag to your bag, and this here does screw into place. It's not a clip, it actually threads together, and it's very tight. So I'm going to be giving away a package of 5 of these. If you're interested and you want to enter this contest for this giveaway, click like, click subscribe, and down below just comment, "I want those tags." On July 21st, Friday, July 21st, I'll do a draw and I'll contact the winner. Hopefully it's you. Anyway, getting into the Jubilee as well. So what's been added to the Jubilee to make it different than the Celebration or Mardi Gras? Well, it has a fun ocean theme that they put into 2 different zones on the ship. These themes are going to have amazing artwork and decor to provide an immersive experience for all guests on board. First of all, one of the themes is called Currents. So this will be the theme on deck 6 and 7. This will be a transformative space that brings guests below the waterline and into the fun underwater works with huge LED windows, a wave-shaped LED ceiling, theatrical show lighting, and captivating sound design for a truly immersive experience just aft of Grand Central. In Currents, you'll find a bar called Dr. Inks. Get it? Drinks, which is a fun octopus-themed bar with specialty ocean-themed drinks that include color-changing cocktails, jellyfish shots, and other drinks that evoke undersea life. The Golden Mermaid is found in currents with secret cocktail recipes inspired by a mermaid's explorations. Edible glitter and specialty tastes will all be featured in the bar with a live band to provide an energetic atmosphere. Sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'd like to go on this ship. The other theme zone is called Shores, and you're going to find this on Deck 8. This is a water meets wave themed inspired seaside, which will include boardwalks and beaches. You'll find the coastal slice for hot pizza and beach buns for deli style meals. There is the Marina Bar, which is more nautical themed. Shores will also have Rudy's Sea Grill and Cucina del Capitano on it as well. Connecting both current and shores, you're going to see the stunning sculpture of a school of fish that are going to be going up over 3 floors up into a beautiful mosaic on the ceiling, and there's going to be a glass spiral staircase going around the entire sculpture. So that's the big differences between the Jubilee and the Celebration and the Mardi Gras. That's how it's going to stand out, and I know those are going to be some incredible zones. But what about the rest of the ship? What's it going to look like? Some of you haven't been on the Jubilee or the Mardi Gras. So I'm going to go through a few of the floors and point out some of what you'll find on these different floors. So on Deck 19 is what you're going to find. You're going to find the Loft 19 area. So Loft 19, this is exclusive use to the people who have Excel suites. They'll be able to go out here. It's a private, quieter area where they're going to have bar service, food service, and so on. There's going to be loungers and a pool and some hot tubs there for you as well. Now, in addition to that, you can pay to use that if you're in any of the other suites on the ship. If you want to go for one day, it starts at $500. It could be more expensive at the time you're watching, but that gives you one day access for 5 people. What's interesting to know, that there is no age limit for this, so you don't have to be 21 and over. You can have your teenager or other youths with you as well. So just be aware that it's not the same as the Serenity Deck. It's not adult only. It's open to everybody who can pay. Also, if you do want a week-long pass, I believe it's about $2,000 for 5 people to access. Deck 18 is where you're going to find the adult-only Serenity Deck. You're also going to find on the Serenity Deck a pool, a couple of hot tubs, and the mini golf is going to be elsewhere on Deck 18 as well. Deck 17, you're going to find the upper level of the Red Tiki Bar, and you're going to find Guy's Burgers, Circle C, and Club O2 as well. As we move down to Deck 16, this is what's probably going to be called the Lido Deck. This is what you can find. This is where you can find the Lido Marketplace, where you can find your food most of the time, along with street eats, Seafood Shack, the Blue Iguana, the lower level of the Tiki Bar, and Shack's Big Chicken. And let me tell you, Shack's Big Chicken is really good. You just gotta watch it, because you could probably sit there all day and just eat that chicken. On this deck, you're gonna find 2 pools and 2 hot tubs as well. So after Deck 16, it's only cabins down through Deck 9. Deck 8 is where we pick up some more interesting things, where people are going to be wandering around and seeing the sights. And this is where you're going to find the Havana Bar. It's a very nice, relaxing place to relax in, and you're going to find some really good live action bands there as well for entertaining throughout the evening. You're also going to find Chibang Tapanaki as well, Cucina del Capitano, the fun shops, and other stores as well. Guy's Pig and Anchor is also on this floor, so keep an eye out for that. At the rear of the ship, if you take a look, and you got to be watching out for this, you will find another pool and a couple of hot tubs. And also, if you go along the side of the ship, you're also going to find a couple of hot tubs hidden away. So keep your eyes open. You might find those hot tubs aren't too busy throughout the evenings. Down to Deck 7, this is where you're going to find the main dining room. You're also going to find Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Great steaks, or my experiences. You're going to find some great steaks there. The Limelight Lounge. You're also going to find the Alchemy Bar, the casino, and the upper level of the main theater, the Jubilee Theater. Also, what you're going to be able to find is you're going to find seating that's going to be open down below to the grand atrium, and there's a large stage out there where they have performances throughout the cruise. Performances, games, and so on. It's a great place to sit up. You can get a great view. Get there early though. It's hard to find seats sometimes with that good view, just like any venue. Deck 6 has that lower level of the main dining room, and you're going to find Emerald's Bistro. Very good food there. You'll also find the Golden Mermaid Pub, the Jubilee Cafe, the Piano Bar, and Punchliners. Up at the front, you're going to find the fitness center and the entrance to the Club 9 Spa. Also on Deck 6, this is where the Grand Atrium is going to be. This is going to be the open space where there's going to be lots of shows, lots of seating as well for those shows, and the stage is backed by 3-story tall windows. So as the show's going on, you can see outside the ship as well. They do have curtains and backdrops that they can put in place to block any light coming in, but it's an incredible place to sit and relax and just look outside. Down on Deck 5, this is where we get to the spa treatment rooms, and you're also going to find the thermal suites down there as well. So if you've got that thermal pass, you're going to want to go down to Deck 5 to be able to access that. And down at Deck 4, you're going to have your family harbor lounge, and your kids clubs are going to be down there as well. Right now, its scheduled home port is going to be Galveston, Texas. It's going to be servicing those Western Caribbean cruises. Those ports such as Cozumel, Roatan, Costa Maya, Belize, and who knows, they may switch it up every once in a while. Its inaugural sailing is scheduled right now to be December 23rd, 2023, but I haven't heard if you can buy tickets on the cruise that brings it from Germany over to Galveston, Texas. That'd be an interesting cruise. As for that cruise or its inaugural cruise, well, nothing's gonna go right. So if you do get a ticket on that ship, just enjoy the experience, and you're just gonna have to remember, it's gonna be, you're gonna have some wait times for some things, and not everything is gonna be right. It's not gonna be the perfect cruise, but heck, you're on a cruise. Just enjoy it. So this isn't the only ship that Carnival has in the XL class. So Carnival Cruises has the Celebration, it has the Mardi Gras, and it's going to have the Jubilee, and these are all part of their XL class. But that's with Carnival Cruises. Now Carnival Corporation overall has what they call the Excellence class ships. So some of the other cruise lines that sailing these ships are P&O, Costa, and Ada cruise lines. Ada has the Ada Nova and the Ada Cosma. P&O sails the Iona and the Arivia. Costa sails the Smeralda and the Toscana, and of course Carnival has the Mardi Gras Celebration and soon to be the Jubilee, bringing a total of 9 ships under the Excellence class. So these are beautiful ships. Wonderful ships. They're huge and everything flows well. I do have to admit I found one choke point on that ship when it came to people getting through an area, and it just depends on how crowded the Alchemy Bar gets. The Alchemy Bar's up in a little area where it's just a walkway over top, and it's open to the deck below. So if too many people are at the Alchemy Bar, it can make it difficult for people to walk through. So as I said before, like, subscribe. Don't forget to enter that giveaway contest for these tags, for these little tags. This is very durable plastic. These little things are really tight. The little metal straps are really tight. I'll give them away to you guys. July 21st, I'll make the announcement who won. Like, subscribe, comment before. I want those tags. My name's Stuart. This is Ship Shore Cruise News. And remember, get your cruise on.